Hey guys, SeanB, and today I want to share with you guys what I've learned so far using a very different approach to RTA. As you can see right here, not a conventional boss. You do see Okeanos, Ganny, Savannah, but the way I play is very different from how I play RTA usually in the past. And to me right now, this is my favorite way to play RTA. I still hang around in Guardian, I still do a lot of wings every day, so that I can get used to the meta and how I can counter the meta, and also make sure that my team is not complete garbage. So there's gonna be like a pilot episode to the RTA guide series that I want to do. So in the next couple of days before the 2A drop, I will try my best to do more RTA guide 101 series, so you can step into RTA knowing what's up, knowing how to do stuff, and maybe win some matches. As you can see right here, I don't have Chiu or Ciara, which will be amazing in this team, but I don't have them, which means most of the time I'm taking turn 2. So I decided if I'm taking turn 2, I might as well taking turn 2 with impact. So I rerun everything and I give them some garbage speed. And a lot of people have this myth in their head that you need to be at this certain speed to be in a certain rank. Let me tell you, Fighter 3 nowadays, 300 speed swift set is normal. I see that all the time in other people RTA. They are really fast, 250 to 60 speed violent, very common in RTA and Fighter 3 too. And not like the farming bots, like the real Fighter 3 player struggling to get the C1. They have very good runes and a decent box as well. But after doing this for a couple of weeks, I realized that you can definitely play this game slow if you're prepared for it. So the first thing I learned was the importance of wheel runes. I always advocate for wheel runes, but if you're slow, you have to have wheel runes. So I have wheel on pretty much everything here, except for Vert, who's on triple revenge, and I think Juno is on the spare revenge. Everything is on wheel. Not everybody have double strip, and not everybody who have double strip will know how to use double strip and know how to draft a proper double strip control team. A lot of people say if you're going turn 2, you're pretty screwed because double strip is everywhere. It's kind of true, but not really. I got destroyed by double strip as well, so people going with Chiwu, Changpeng, and Triton, all that kind of stuff, completely shut me down. But then I learned to draft around. I learned to use Leo, Juno, Vert. I learned to have a max resist Annabelle on Will Rune to cleanse, and you're actually not gonna die that easily. So wheel runes, very important. Next lesson I learned is speed tuning. I have all these units very close to each other in terms of speed. Not the most perfect because I can't find the perfect rune with the perfect stats, but I try to keep them as close as possible. Let's say Jogun strip into Savannah pushback, into Belena's defense break, into Okeanos finishing move, or let's say the Juno strip into the other stuff. And sometimes they try to stun my Jogun. I have my Annabelle move right in front of Jogun to cleanse Jogun. Try to keep your speed as close to one another as possible, no matter what you do, because I've seen many people run first turn Barbara, but then nobody can catch up because Barbara doesn't really boost that much attack bar. So if you don't catch up, you don't have well speed tune, then I can cut in between and do other stuff as well. The same can be applied to any team. If you have your strip defense break move after your control damage, then there's no point of stripping. If you have your cleanser moving after your team, then what are you cleansing if they get stunned in turn 1? Those are very basic but most often forgotten because you rune stuff individually. You don't really look at the entire picture, and then you go into RTA and your speed tuning is really wacky and nothing's really going on. So pay attention to speed tuning as well. Make sure that they're close and wanting to move in front of what is going to be very important. Lastly, I learned how to draft very differently, and I learned how to predict the enemy draft better and how to counter them before they even appear. So I do a lot of RTA every day. If you're not very confident in doing ladder, I suggest going to Nuke Room so that you can fight Conqueror, Guardian player, and you get to see how people draft and how you can predict that everything is going to happen. One of the easiest way to learn drafting is either go to YouTube video or you just pop into the replay section and watch. Find people who have similar unit to you and favorite them. Add them to favorite and see what they pick and ban and how they become successful and learn from there, because pick ban is very unique. I don't know exactly what you have, and you don't know what the enemy is gonna bring in. So you just go in here, you find somebody that has similar style to you, and just go accordingly. But the most important thing I learned is you have to be versatile. I can't just blindly play double AoE, triple AoE, double strip every single game. I have to bring in things like Leo, Vert, even though it doesn't really spell out slow cleave. But if I want to be successful and I want to be in a much higher rank than I am, I need to be more versatile and accept that you need to pick things that you're not very used to. But slowly, I'm very used to picking weird stuff, and it kind of works too. And I'm starting to build things like triple nemesis vigor, so I can cut in between people and start healing. And that is just hilarious to see. So this guy started with speed lead, but he doesn't go with a Chiwu. He might not even have a Chiwu. And here I can actually go in with a stripper first and another AoE. I have to go with a stripper here because he can actually go with another immunity, and I have to bring in another stripper after that. But the good thing about people using Sierra is they're definitely gonna move first. And if he don't bring stripper, then I'm winning pretty much. Unless he proc a lot and a lot of violent. So let's see what this man decides to bring. So he's not bringing in any stripper, which means he can actually go with another immunity last pick. A Velaju Wusa is a very common scene unit, which means I can go with a Soha for the strip, and I'm gonna go in with the Belenas. So right now, I don't have to ban immunity unit. I can ban the Vert or the Ciara. And ooh, that is scary, but definitely gonna take that away because the strip stun is very dangerous and can follow up with a stun coming out from the Antares as well. So we're going in with attack leader for Okeanos. So even in Guardian, not everybody have double AoE strip or just quad single target strip. There are people who run immunity and they run counters to those kind of unit as well. He's trying to bring down Soha, but Soha's going to be tanky. He's trying to bring down the Savannah, but Savannah is tanky as well. The strip landed, very nice. He doesn't really have a lot of damage to kill me immediately, and that's really awesome. He wasted the skill that can actually heal his Antares. So right now, what I'm going to do is... do I attack buff here? I'm going to seal the Vert. In case he want to revenge me, the Vert alone doesn't do anything. So right now, I want to get the Sierra attack bar down. And we're going to get the Fran out of the way, so no more healing. Good. So now Okino's going to stun. We should be good to go. If the Vert revenge right there, then I will be in a bad spot. Sierra will get a turn. And then things will start going very, very bad for my direction. Let me try to heal up a little bit here, hitting the Antares. The Vert's going to come out soon. I don't want that to happen. But that's going to happen anyway. We need to destroy this Antares quickly. He doesn't have skill 2 healing, so I'm in an okay spot. Let me freeze him again. He's the win condition for this guy. The Vert alone doesn't really do anything. Oh my god, he's moving a lot. If he stunned my Oki right there, that could have been bad. But bye-bye. So right now, the Vert is going to move a lot of turns. But the Vert alone is not what I'm really scared of. Because we have Soha to keep the Vert down. And there's nothing he can do about it. More freeze. If I have a Tiana here, maybe I could have lost to the Vert solo. But there's just no way to lose when you have a Soha. So this is what I learned. Is that I don't have to rely on Tiana alone. I need to be more comfortable with other units like Soha too, which is very important to my draft. So those were the main things that I learned from playing with a very slow team. Hopefully it's gonna be applicable to you. Now we are facing somebody with a single target strip instead of a Fran. So, I mean, do I really need to care about Yonhong strip? I'm gonna go in with... what do I want to go in with? There's so many things. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna take... yeah, I'm just gonna take this. He has the last pick, which is a very good position to be in, because he can have a immunity unit here and force me to ban it, and he can pick stripper here, and I can't ban it, for example. So having last pick is a very good position to be in. If you have last pick, you really want to win that game. But he's going in with immunity, which is good because I already prepared a counter beforehand for the immunity. And that's going to be a Vert. So no more strip coming right up. This is where I'm going to bring in these two. And even if he bring in immunity last, I can ignore it and ban out the Yunhong. Okay, so Ethna has a very good chance to land her strip. Yunhong, on the other hand, not so much. So you ban out the unit that can entirely destroy your team. So let me go here with... Is it going to go resist? No, it's going to go with speed lead. So I'm going to go with attack lead again. If Yunhong fail her strip, then I'll be okay. Alright, a very similar team to the previous one. We have a lot of turn cycling here. Very scary. But Yunhong may fail her strip. Let me see what kind of threat and identifier he's doing. He's going in for the Savannah. Definitely a good choice here. But Savannah's not going to fall easily. He's going in for the Joe gun. So he is really just going around. I don't know what he's planning to do. But at least I know that my Savannah is still intact. Here comes the strip. Miss. One unit don't get the stun as well. Oh my god. We need to push back. I really want a violent proc here. Oh. Okay. We got the violent proc. And we're going to get the stun as well. But unfortunately, Jogan is going to go down. I don't know if Okinos has enough damage. But we do get a violent from Oki. Which means I can actually just take away the Yunhong here. So we either kill or take her skill away. We take the Yunhong out of the game. The Fran is still here to cleanse. Who is she going to cleanse though? That's going to be important. She cleansed the Vert, get a violent prompt. We can freeze the Vert here. That's very good. And then we're going to use this chance to kill the Ciara. And we win. So right there, if we commit to taking down the Savannah, it's going to be much better for him. So this is where gameplay also matter. It's not really skill. Do you call that skill? Making the right play when you actually go into the game. So that's it for the RTA guide video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Not sure if this is the type that you want, but I want to do something like this too. Something more in-depth, and hopefully it's going to help somebody out there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.